The hotel lobby glowed with golden lights that Tuesday evening. Maya sat alone on a velvet couch near the windows, her eyes red from crying. She was 24 years old and had just lost her dream job. The interview she thought went perfectly had ended in rejection. She felt like her entire future had collapsed. She didn't want to go home, didn't want to face questions or sympathy, so she sat there, feeling completely lost. Then she heard a small voice. Maya looked up. A little boy stood in front of her, maybe 4 years old, with messy brown hair and bright eyes. He wore a superhero t-shirt and held a stuffed dinosaur. Behind him stood a young man in his late 20s with kind eyes and an apologetic smile. "I'm so sorry," the young man said quickly. "He just ran over." But the boy didn't move. He stared at Maya with pure concern. "You're crying." "My daddy says when someone cries, they need a hug or a cookie." He held out a half-eaten chocolate chip cookie, offered with complete sincerity. Maya couldn't help it. Despite everything, she laughed. It was small, but it was real. "Thank you." The little boy beamed like he had saved the world. The young man stepped closer, genuinely concerned. "Are you okay?" His name was Ethan. He was 27, a single father raising his son Liam alone for the past 2 years. They were staying at the hotel for the weekend, celebrating Liam's 4th birthday. Maya shook her head. "I'm fine, really." But Liam climbed onto the couch next to her and held out his dinosaur. "You can hold Rex." Maya took the dinosaur, and something inside her cracked open. This little boy was showing her more compassion than she had felt in weeks. She looked at Ethan, who shrugged with a warm smile. Liam turned to his father with pleading eyes. "Daddy, can she have cake with us, please?" Ethan looked at Maya gently. "You don't have to, but if you're alone and having a hard day, you're welcome to join us for dinner." Maya hesitated. Logic said this was strange, that she should decline. But something deeper told her to say yes. "Okay," Liam cheered. "And before we continue, make sure you subscribe to Humanity Tales Studio, because we share real stories of kindness that restore your faith in people. Hit that button right now." They went to the hotel restaurant. Liam sat between them, talking nonstop about dinosaurs and superheroes. "Not just any superhero," he explained seriously. Maya's heart squeezed. She looked at Ethan, who watched his son with so much love. "He's amazing," Maya said quietly. Ethan nodded. "He's my whole world. His mom passed away when he was 2. Some days I don't know if I'm doing anything right." Maya felt tears prick her eyes. "I'm sorry," Ethan smiled sadly. "It taught me that life can be brutally unfair and still worth living. That even in the darkest times, there are moments of light." Maya told them about her rejection, how she had built her entire identity around this career path. Ethan listened without interrupting. "After Liam's mom died, I lost my job because I couldn't function. I felt like the world's biggest failure. I realized I had to be, so I got up, found a new job, built a new life." Something shifted inside Maya. She had been so focused on the closed door, she hadn't seen the windows opening. They ordered cake with 4 candles, everyone saying happy birthday to Liam. He blew them out with his eyes squeezed shut. When he opened them, he looked at Maya. Maya's eyes filled with tears as she smiled. After dinner, they walked through the hotel. Liam held Maya's hand on one side and his father's on the other, swinging between them. They looked like a family. When they reached the elevators, Maya knew it was time to say goodbye. "Thank you. You saved me tonight." Ethan smiled. "You saved us too. It's Liam's 1st birthday without his mom. I was dreading it, but you made it special." They exchanged numbers, and Maya went to her room. But instead of crying, she sat by the window and smiled. The next morning, Maya woke with clarity. She realized she had been chasing someone else's dream. Maybe losing that job was freedom. She opened her laptop and started writing. Not a resume, a story. The story of a little boy who taught her that kindness is the most powerful force in the world. 3 days later, an online magazine published it. The story went viral. Thousands shared it, saying it changed their perspective, gave them hope. A literary agent reached out, then a publisher. Within 2 months, Maya had a book deal. She called Ethan to tell him, "I knew you were going to be okay." he said quietly. They started meeting regularly. Coffee dates, park visits where Liam played while they talked about life, dreams, loss, and healing. Slowly, friendship grew into something more. Not because they were looking for it, but because they had found someone who saw their pain and didn't run. 6 months later, Maya's book launched at their same hotel. Liam wore a tiny suit and held her hand as she spoke. The crowd applauded, but Maya only looked at Ethan and Liam, her family, not by blood, but by choice. So, here's what I want you to remember. Sometimes the worst moments are actually redirections. Sometimes when one door closes, it's because we were never meant to walk through it. And sometimes the people who save us are the ones we least expect. Kindness doesn't have to be big. It can be as simple as asking why someone is sad. As simple as offering your cookie. If this story touched your heart, look around your life. Notice who seems sad. Be the person who asks if they're okay. Be the light in someone's darkness. Make sure you're subscribed to Humanity Tales Studio because we bring you stories of hope and human connection every week. Leave a comment about a time a stranger showed you kindness. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. And thank you for believing that good people still exist. Because they do. And you're one of them.